Why? Why the heck some women have hourglass body shape and others don't? We are finding out right now. Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. My name is Monica May and today we're diving into the hourglass body shape. You know that desired body shape with small waist and big hips? Well, we're learning everything about it. But first, make sure to subscribe to my channel and ring that bell. Also click the like button. It really helps my channel a lot. Now, before we start, I just want to tell you that I really don't think there's anything wrong with other body shapes. In fact, I believe that you're beautiful and gorgeous and perfect no matter what body shape you are. I don't think you should look into changing your body shape whatsoever. However, since you're already looking into ways of getting the hourglass body shape, I figured you might as well get a more realistic guide, something that actually will work for you, not some fast fixes, get small waist in 3 days type of guide. Oh, ridiculous. Let's just dive right in with the question even I've been asking myself for so many years into fitness. Why? Why the heck some women have hourglass body shape and others don't? Well, there are 3 simple reasons for that. Reason number 1, genetics. Having that hourglass body shape is usually all about genetics. This means that the main reason why some women have hourglass body shape and others don't is simply because they are born with it. Bone structure plays a huge role here, plus the places your body stores fat, which also varies from one person to another. We are just all made differently. Reason number 2, body fat. So yes, weight gain can be the reason why you might not have that hourglass body shape. If you have excess fat on your body, your natural curves might be hiding underneath that layer of fat. Reason number 3, the big P's, posing and Photoshop. But we'll get to that in a minute. Now, a question I get so many times from women, especially young girls, is, can you change your body shape? Meaning, if you're born with inverted triangle body shape or with rectangle body shape, can you do anything to transform your body into hourglass? I will lie if I say you can. You obviously cannot change your body frame and bone structure, at least not the natural way. So if you fall in the rectangle body shape, it's probably nearly impossible to do drastic changes to achieve that hourglass figure. Just think about it. Having big hips is actually the same as having a big nose or big ears. It's just purely genetic. However, this doesn't mean that through proper nutrition and the right exercises, you won't get closer to your dream body, because you absolutely will. Plus, I have some tips that have been shown to work on making that visual appearance of small waist and big hips. But first, we are diving into the things that actually don't work. So, number 1, spot training. I've said it many times, there is no such thing as spot training in fitness. Unfortunately, we cannot choose which body part we want to lose weight from. So we just have to work on our body as a whole piece. Number 2, single exercises. I've heard this so many times. Do this exercise to get small waist. Do that exercise to grow your hips. The truth is, there is not a single exercise in the whole wide world that will make your waist smaller or your hips bigger or your abs strong. It's a combination of exercises, routines, muscles, and again, working on your body as a whole piece to get the results you want. Number 3, waist trainers. Waist trainers don't work and are actually such a waste of your time and money. Yes, you look hourglassed while wearing your waist trainer, since it's obviously made to compress your body to its maximum. However, once you take it off, your body just returns to its natural position. And thank God for that. There are organs inside you that are being compressed and pushed when you're wearing the waist trainer. Of course I've tried it. How could I not try it? They were so popular back in the days. The Kardashians were promoting it. I even tried exercising with a waist trainer. The only thing it did for me was it made me feel super uncomfortable and it made it hard to breathe. So no, waist trainers do not help to get that hourglass body shape, and that's a fact. Number 4, X Days to Get Hourglass Body Shape guides. The very first thing that pops up when you type how to get hourglass body shape is 3-day guide or 1-week guide to get hourglass body shape. Wow, really? Really? I can get hourglass body shape in 3 days. I hate these kinds of fitness guides. They are literally made just to collect clicks and to make money and to trick people believing that they can really get hourglass body shape in 3 days. That's so far from the truth. They'll trick you into believing that you can do it in 3 days, and when you don't do it, you'll end up in the worst scenario, thinking you've done everything right and you still can get results, which in most ways leads to quitting. That's why it's super important to realize that you just cannot make body changes overnight. Not in 3 days, maybe not in a month. It takes several months, even years, for some people to make serious changes to their bodies. So now that we got those out of the way, let's see what can we actually do about it. There are a few things that actually work. Number 1, eat healthy. A healthy diet is the first step to achieving any fitness or body goal. It's true, you cannot control where your body stores fat. However, you are in full control of how much fat is actually stored. At the end of the day, everything comes down to what you eat on a daily basis. And this does not mean that you should skip meals or eat less. You just need to eat right. So, healthy and balanced meals loaded with proteins, complex carbs, healthy fats, and a lot of veggies and greens. Number 2, exercise. Exercising plays a huge role when it comes to body changes. Through exercise, you can help your body build more muscles and burn more fat in order to shape it the way you want. And I'll say it again, there is not a single exercise that will help you to achieve that small waist, big hips look. Also, there is not a single body part you should work on to get it either. However, working out, especially doing strength training, will help in general with not only burning more fat, but building some strong muscles and shaping that body. Which brings me to the next one. Number 3, play with muscles. Meaning, use your muscles to achieve that hourglass body shape. What works for some women is actually building up wider shoulders and wider back in order to help with the appearance that they have smaller waist. For example, I have small boobs, and when I started exercising, they got even smaller, and it really bothered me at first since I have bigger hips and it made me look like a triangle. Fortunately, I have a dominant upper body muscles, I have strong shoulders and strong back, and it's easier for me to grow them. So working with heavy weights and building my upper body definitely helped me invert that triangle from looking like this to looking like this. So now my waist actually appears to be smaller than it actually is. However, this doesn't mean that you should neglect working on other muscles, since, as I said, spot training isn't possible, but you can just focus and add the accent on certain body parts you want to grow more. Number 4, avoid heavy weighted oblique abs exercises. Now, there is no such thing as a bad exercise. However, the truth is, some oblique abs exercises can widen your waist. Exercises such as weighted side bends specifically target the external oblique muscles, which run lengthwise down the side of your waist. So if you grow those muscles, your waist may widen a bit. I, for example, keep doing these exercises because I personally care more about developing a strong core overall rather than chasing that body shape. But if you want to focus your workouts around getting a smaller waist, you might want to avoid them. And last but not least, number 5, don't compare yourself to women on social media. Remember that reason number 3 and the big P's I mentioned? Well, they are a real thing. Posing can make the biggest difference, especially when it comes to social media. I cannot stress enough about how much posing can make a difference, especially when you're taking a photo, and especially when it comes to hourglass body shape. Women just learn how to pose and fake that hourglass body shape. Thank God for the honest fitness influencers that actually show us how things are. So please think about that next time you compare yourself to another girl on social media or on YouTube. And of course, there are girls that are genetically gifted to have that hourglass body shape, and of course there are some that worked their way to getting that hourglass body shape. I'm not saying that they don't exist. What I'm trying to say is that most of the time when we scroll down to social media, we see the picture perfect. We often forget that a lot of what we see on social media are actually posed bodies in their best angles and best light that really took time and effort capturing. What almost nobody tells you is that these bodies look completely different when they are relaxed. And posing is just one thing on one side of the picture. There is also the other big P, the Photoshop. I see so many women photoshopping and editing their photos. I even see women that are completely gorgeous and already have that hourglass body shape. They're editing their photos even more to look even more thin and to make their waist just unrealistically thin and small. Photoshop is just a click away nowadays. There are also apps that help you transform your body, not only in pictures but in videos too. Here's an example.
If this video looks familiar to you, you're not alone. It's gone viral and it's had some pretty wide-reaching impacts, especially to teens. So I'm going to talk to you about how easy it is to fake this kind of video and how this one itself, you can see it's fake. So starting with the first part, watch all the straight lines here. Notice when her body gets close, they start to wibble, wobble. And this is how she did it. She used an app, probably not this exact one, but some kind of technology like this. I'm showing you on my own body how simple it is to shrink my waist, enhance my tatas. I can also change my hip size, give myself longer legs, even smooth out my skin and edit my face all in the same app. And it's possible to do it sideways too. Here's just an example. So please don't compare your body or your life against what you see online. You're doing great.
Unfortunately, we live in a world with unrealistic body standards. And when we can't get to those unrealistic body standards, of course, it's so easy to transform your body just like that. Things are almost never as they look on social media, and I just want you to know that. Even if somebody has naturally hourglass body shape, that doesn't mean that they are perfect. They may be dealing with cellulite more. Nobody posts their bad photos and bad angles, so please always remember that. What you should focus on instead of chasing some body shape is exercising daily, eating healthy, making the best decisions for yourself, and loving yourself more. Instead of chasing somebody else's body, just try to do the best you can with the one you have, because we are all different and that's the beauty of it. Girls, I really hope my tips helped. Make sure to let me know what you think about it by leaving me a comment in the comment section below. I would love to know. Also, don't forget to give me big thumbs up, and I'll see you girls next time. Bye!